Does the thought of a client discovery call make you nervous? Does it make you want to run for the hills and doubt your decision to start your business in the first place? Don't worry, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Julia Taylor, CEO and founder of GeekPack. You know that feeling when someone fills in the contact form on your website or books in for a call to discuss a potential project? It's exciting, right? It makes you want to jump around and do a little dance. After the excitement wears off and the dread sinks in, then the thought of getting on a call with a potential client to sell your service, ugh. I know exactly how you feel. I used to hate discovery calls, but they're a really, really important part of your business. It's the best way to find out more about your potential client and their business. It's also a chance for you to find out all the details about the project so you can put together a proposal and a quote. But most importantly, it is an opportunity for you to connect with them and build trust. So here are my top tips so that you can run a successful discovery call. Top tip number 1, prepare. When you get on that call, you need to have researched your prospective client and their company. If they already have a website, then look at it and make some notes on where it could be improved. If they don't have a website, then make some notes on what you envision for their business and their online presence. You want to have something tangible to really show your authority. Tip 2, get personal. I'm not saying you need to dive into their deepest and darkest secrets, but you want to start the call with a casual conversation. Ask about them, where are they based, or anything else that comes to mind. Keep it friendly, but professional. You really want to build that rapport before you start to talk about the service that you are going to offer. Tip 3, lead the conversation. When you start the discovery call, you want to have a clear goal for what you want to get out of it. Make sure you ask the right questions so you get the answers that you need. Tip 4, listen. Your prospective client needs to be the star of the call. Ask questions, take notes, and really show an interest in their business. Find out where they want to be 5 years from now. What is their big dream? Really get behind them and their dream and be excited along with them. Tip 5, don't talk money. At some point in the call, the prospective client is probably going to want to talk about price, but I highly recommend you do not talk price on a discovery call. Why is that? Well, what if you have someone that wants a whole load of customizations and integrations and functionality? How can you estimate the price on the spot? So if they do ask for a price, just let them know that you will review everything from the call and you will be back in touch in a few days with a proposal and a quote. Now, if they do keep pushing on a price, you can always say something like, my prices start at XYZ. Tip 6. Follow up. This is such an important step, if not the most important. Follow up. So as the call comes to an end, make sure that you set a time as to when you are going to talk next. Whether that's booking another call a week from now or you saying you will send a proposal to them by X date. Just make sure there is a specific time frame. This makes it easy for both of you. So if you send a proposal and you don't hear anything back, it gives you a reason to follow up. Those are my tips for web design discovery calls, but I bet now you're thinking to yourself, what questions do I ask? Really, there's no straight answer because every call is different, every client is different, every project is different, but I'll break it down into 12 categories. Background information. This is your chance to find out more about the client and their business. So questions that you could ask, why did you start your business and what is the vision of your business? About the website. If your client already has a website, this is your chance to ask questions to find out what they don't like about the current website, what they want to change or update, or what struggles they're having with their current website. So you could ask, how is your current website falling short? What is the goal of your website? Customers and clients. An important part of web design is figuring out who you're building the website for. Who is your client serving? So you can ask, who is your target audience? Or what do you want your users and your visitors to think and feel when they go to your website? Website functionality. Now, this is when you start getting into the detail and the nitty-gritty, and really why I advise that you don't talk about price on the discovery call. There's a big difference between building a simple 5-page website with minimal integrations to a massive website with tons of pages and e-commerce and functionality. So questions here you could ask is, do you need an online chat feature? Or does this website need to be multilingual? E-commerce. Do they need an e-commerce site? Do they want to sell things from their website? Again, this is your chance to find out all the detail. How many products do they have? Do they ship internationally? Do they charge taxes? Project goals. Now, these are underrated questions, but they're really, really important because it gives you an idea of what your client's expectations are. So you could ask, how would you determine this project a success once completed? Or what are your hopes for the website 3 to 5 years from now? Competitors. Finding out more information about their competitors will help you figure out where they fit in and how you can help them stand out. So you could ask, who are your top 3 competitors? Or what are your biggest challenges in the industry? Branding. Do they already have branding, or is this something that you might offer as an additional service? So you could ask them to describe their brand, or simply ask if they already have a logo and branding. Design. Everyone has different tastes and styles, and if we didn't, we'd live in a pretty boring world. You will have your own strategy for designing websites, but it's really important from your client to find out what they like and don't like. So you could ask what products or services need to be prominently featured on the website. Or you could ask them to name 3 things that are most important to them in the design of their website. Content strategy. Now is the time to start talking about content, but that doesn't just include images and copy. It can also cover if they have a content strategy already in place, or do they need SEO services or anything else that maybe you could offer. Questions you could ask are, who will be responsible for updating content on the website? Or do you need Google Analytics installed on your website? Scope, timeline, and budget. This is an important part of the discovery call because it gives you the opportunity to find out what their expectations are. So you could ask, do you have a preferred start date for the project? Or what is your budget for this project? And to finish up, I saved the best for last. How awesome would it be if you had a whole long list of discovery call questions just ready to go? Well, ask and you shall receive. I've put together the ultimate freebie, 148 discovery call questions to land website clients. But wait, there's more. I've also added an awesome bonus for you as well. Not only will you get this huge list of discovery call questions, but I've also outlined every single step from when you get a potential lead all the way to when a website goes live. Do you want your copy? Click the link in the description to grab yours today.